The atmosphere surrounding the mysterious death of Yu Menglong has grown heavier with each passing day, and now, a new and unexpected development is beginning to shake the narrative in ways no one could have predicted. What was once a quiet investigation filled with speculation has suddenly taken a dramatic turn, as several key suspects are reportedly preparing to speak out. For weeks, the silence from those closest to the situation only fueled public curiosity. Fans, media outlets, and insiders have all been searching for answers, trying to piece together what truly happened behind closed doors. But now that silence is starting to crack, and the truth may finally begin to surface. According to emerging reports, a small group of individuals previously identified as persons of interest are no longer willing to remain in the shadows. These individuals claim they possess crucial information that could reshape the entire understanding of Yu Menglong's death. What makes this development even more compelling is the suggestion that their testimonies could implicate others, people who, until now, have not been directly associated with the case. This possibility has sent waves of tension through both the entertainment industry and the investigative community. One of the suspects, whose identity remains undisclosed for legal reasons, has allegedly requested a formal platform to present their account. Sources close to the matter indicate that this individual believes the public has been misled and that certain facts have been deliberately withheld. As whispers of this impending revelation spread, questions begin to multiply. Why are these suspects choosing to speak now? What changed behind the scenes that pushed them to break their silence? Some insiders suggest that mounting pressure and fear of being wrongfully blamed may have driven this decision. Others believe there may be internal conflicts among those involved, leading to fractures that can no longer be contained. What's undeniable is that the stakes are now higher than ever. If these individuals follow through on their claims, the consequences could be far-reaching, potentially exposing a network of connections that has remained hidden until now. Adding to the intrigue is the mention of evidence that allegedly supports their statements. While details remain scarce, the mere existence of such evidence raises serious questions about the integrity of the investigation so far. Observers are now watching closely to see how authorities will respond. Will these testimonies be officially recorded? Will new investigations be launched based on the information provided? Meanwhile, public opinion continues to shift. What was once a case driven largely by speculation is now evolving into a complex narrative filled with competing accounts and conflicting truths. Fans of Yu Menglong are particularly invested in this new development. For many, the hope is that these revelations will finally bring clarity and justice, ending weeks of uncertainty and emotional turmoil. At the same time, there is a growing sense of caution. Not everyone is convinced that these suspects are acting purely out of a desire to reveal the truth. Some believe there may be ulterior motives at play. Could this be an attempt to redirect blame? Or perhaps a strategic move to negotiate lesser consequences? These are questions that continue to circulate as the story unfolds. Legal experts have also weighed in, noting that any statements made by suspects must be carefully examined and corroborated with evidence. Without verification, such claims could complicate the investigation even further. Despite these uncertainties, the willingness of these individuals to speak marks a significant turning point. Silence often protects secrets, but once broken, it can lead to revelations that change everything. Behind the scenes, preparations are reportedly underway for what could be a series of statements or interviews. Whether these will be made public or presented solely to authorities remains unclear. Media organizations are already positioning themselves to cover every detail, anticipating a surge of new information that could dominate headlines for days or even weeks. Social media, as expected, has become a battleground of theories and opinions. Some users express support for the suspect's decision to speak out, while others remain deeply skeptical. Amid all this noise, one thing stands out: the growing realization that the story of Yu Menglong's death may be far more complicated than anyone initially believed. Each new detail adds another layer to an already intricate puzzle. And as more pieces begin to emerge, the picture they form may challenge long-held assumptions. Those close to the case have described the situation as volatile, emphasizing that even a single revelation could trigger a chain reaction of consequences. There is also concern about the safety and credibility of those coming forward. Speaking out in such a high-profile case is not without risk, both legally and personally. Nevertheless, the momentum appears unstoppable. The decision to break silence has already set events in motion that cannot easily be reversed. For investigators, this moment represents both an opportunity and a challenge. New testimonies could provide valuable leads, but they also require careful scrutiny to avoid misinformation. For the public, it is a moment of anticipation. After weeks of uncertainty, the possibility of answers, real, tangible answers, feels closer than ever. Yet, with every answer comes the potential for more questions. Truth, especially in cases like this, rarely emerges in a simple or straightforward manner. As the situation continues to evolve, one thing is clear: the narrative is shifting. What once seemed like a closed circle of suspects and theories is now expanding in unexpected directions. The coming days will be crucial. Whether these individuals follow through on their intentions to speak and what exactly they reveal could redefine everything we thought we knew. For now, all eyes remain fixed on the unfolding drama, waiting for the moment when silence gives way to truth. And when that moment arrives, it may not just answer questions, it may raise new ones that no one is prepared for. In the end, the story of Yu Menglong is no longer just about what happened, but about what is yet to be revealed. Because sometimes, the most powerful truths are the ones that come out when those once silent finally decide to speak.